Let's rock and roll. Very good evening, everyone. Welcome to the first and inaugural SG or Singapore Online English Toastmasters Club speech contest. Let us see some waves, some hello, hi, welcome everyone from everywhere around the world. We have a total of, I think, 47 participants from all around the world. Nice to see you, and I'm glad you are tuning in to listen in to the first Singapore Online English Toastmasters Club speech contest. Now, my name is Hakim. I will be your contest Toastmaster for this evening, and I'm pleased to serve in this role to help you go through and enjoy our contest proceedings for today. Now, before you go ahead with our contest, just some gentle reminders. Firstly, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to mute your microphone at all times. Yeah, mute your microphones at all times in order for you to ensure that our speakers have a smooth contest proceeding. Okay. Now, the other thing that we require you to do as well is to mute your videos or stop your videos. Okay. So, with the exception of the speaker and our timer and myself, everyone else, do stop your video. So we would like to just see your name on the screen. If you haven't done so, do stop your videos. Just let us see your name on the screen. Okay. So offhand, I'm still seeing a lot of pictures. If I can mention your name, Sean, you gotta stop your video for now. Alma, Patricia, Michael, Fiona, Asil, who's left? Okay, lots of people have already stopped their videos. Thank you so much. Okay, so we are doing this. Asil, we could stop your video, please, and Alma as well. Michael, if you could stop your video, please. Peter as well. Peter Ng. Yeah, stop your video, please. Thank you so much. Patricia as well. Alma Liang, if you could stop your video, please. Yeah, that will be most helpful. Now, the reason we are doing this, ladies and gentlemen, is not that because we don't want to see your pretty and handsome faces for tonight. It's just that so that you could focus on the speakers that are speaking, and the speakers too could focus on themselves as well as our timer for this evening. All right. So now we are going to begin our contest proper this evening by allowing and welcoming our club president, Singapore Online English Toastmasters Club president. He is a newly minted distinguished Toastmaster. Let us put our hands together and welcome distinguished Toastmaster Willie Low for his opening address.
Good evening, District Officer, past and present, for all over the world, fellow Toastmasters for all over the world. Good evening. Thank you for spending your time with us at your time zone, wherever you are. It can be morning for those in US, America, and those afternoon for those Toastmasters for Europe, and not forgetting Toastmasters for the Asia time zone that we are almost reaching midnight here, 2 hours time. Taking part in Toastmaster contest is not about winning trophies. It's about knowing what you have learned so far for the Toastmaster journey. What was your strength and the area of improvement in communication and leadership skills? Win or lose, you always already the best. And when you take the first step to join a Toastmaster Club meeting, and for member of this online club, you have taken the next step to improve your communication on the online platform. This online speech video contest is the first online speech contest for a newly chartered club, Singapore Online English Toastmaster Club, which was chartered on 21st of November 2019, that is 3 months ago. And 3 months and 29 days ago. Let me end my speech by quoting a quote by Alex Morgan. Winnie and Lucy is an entity. Sometimes the journey is just as important as the outcome. The journey, I would say that the journey of speaking online, not as you move to your next step of communication and leadership online. Contestants and members of the club, are you ready to take the channel to show what you have achieved so far? The online platform, in this online platform, in your Toastmaster journey? Back to you, contest Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, President of Singapore Online English Toastmasters Club, distinguished Toastmaster Willie Low. And indeed, it is inspirational to know that the young Singapore Online English Toastmasters Club is holding its first and inaugural contest this evening. And all of you here in this room with us are part of history in the making. Now, ladies and gentlemen, members of the audience, at this point we would like to check and ensure our 4 contenders, our 4 contestants are here with us this evening. So if I call out your name, contestants, do unmute your microphone and say hello to everyone in this room. Okay, let us have a try. Contestant Alicia Chia, are you here?
Yeah, hello.
Nice one.
Hello.
Welcome, Alicia Chia. All right, next up, contestant Lee Shan Shan. Are you here?
Yes, I am.
Nice. Okay, would you like to try see your videos working as well?
Okay, coming up.
Okay, thank you. Next up, contestant Panos Koralis. Are you here?
I confirm that Panos is in the room. Panos is in the room.
Panos is in the house. Welcome, contestant Panos. And last but not least, contestant Peter Ng. Peter Ng, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Oh, yes, that's you.
Oh, nice. All right. So all 4 contestants are here. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I am going to share my screen as well as to show and elect, or rather to show the order of our speakers for tonight. So is everybody able to see the randomizer list going on right now? Are you able to see the randomizer?
I thought the order has been done already.
Oh, okay. May I have the order that was done? If not, we can always randomize this again. No problem.
In the chat, check on the chat.
Okay, check on the chats. The order is, can I confirm that the order is first speaker, Toastmaster Alicia Chia. Second speaker, Toastmaster Peter Ng. Third speaker, Toastmaster Lee Shan Shan. And final speaker, Toastmaster Panos Korel. Is that correct?
I think still wrong. Last message from Willie in the Zoom master duty he sent at 9:58 was Lee Shan Shan, Peter Ng, Alicia Chia, Panos.
Okay. So is that the order we are going to agree with? First up, Toastmaster Alicia Chia. Peter Ng.
Sasha, okay, I
Shan
think
Shan.
of the chat is confirmed already. Chief judge of the contestant, everyone is confirmed already. Look at the chat.
Look at the chat room.
The chat room. Okay, I will stop my sharing then, because I am not sure what chat is this that you're talking about.
Zoom chat.
Okay, give me a moment, please. Okay, Zoom chat. Here we are. Okay, I have the speaking order here. First up, ladies and gentlemen, will be Toastmaster Lee Shan Shan. Second will be Toastmaster Peter Ng. Third will be Toastmaster Alicia Chia. And finally, Toastmaster Panos Korelis. Am I right? Is this verified?
Yes.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Timer, for acknowledging. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, just a couple of contest matters to remind everyone about. When it's the speaker's turn to speak, I will, of course, say the speaker's name as well as the speech title. I will say the name again. Or rather, I'll say the title again, and then I'll say the name. And that's the order of how the speakers will be introduced. Now, the timing for speakers, the timing will begin with the first verbal or non-verbal communication with the audience, and you will have 5 to 7 minutes to present your speech. The timing indicator will be as follows. On the 5th minute, the green card will be shown by our timer. You can see there the green card with the letter G. At the 6th minutes, the yellow card with the letter Y. At the 7th minute, the red card with the letter R. Okay, no notice will be given to indicate that you have gone over time. So speakers, in order to ensure that you are able to see our timer well, I suggest you pin him up just before you start speaking, because you will be disqualified if you speak for less than 4 minutes and 30 seconds or go more than 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And at this point, ladies and gentlemen, we will have a minute of silence for our judges to record their scores in between each speakers. Now, because we are using the online realm, if anything were to happen with regards to internet disconnection or device or speakers audio or video difficulties, the Zoom master will come onto the screen to notify us all and try to notify the speaker. Okay, and if the problem continues for more than 30 seconds, the contest chair will continue to the next speaker. And the speaker who has had the difficulty will start his speech later on. Okay, so at this point, we would like to wish all the best of luck. We have gone through all the admin notices and procedures for tonight. Now, before we begin, let us introduce our main contest appointment holders for today. Our chief judge, we have distinguished Toastmaster and past district director Patricia Lam. Yeah, Patricia Lam is somewhere in there with us. We also have our timer for tonight, very important man, is Toastmaster Dennis Ham. Yeah, Dennis, thank you so much. All right, our Zoom master for this evening, distinguished Toastmaster Gerald Ong. Gerald is around somewhere. There you go. And of course, our contest Toastmaster for this evening, distinguished Toastmaster Willie Lowe. Okay, you have met the people who are running the show for tonight. Let us go on ahead with our first Singapore Online English Toastmasters Club speech contest. Ladies and gentlemen, I am about to bring in the first speaker. So if the first speaker could unmute yourself and show yourself on video. Are you ready? Toastmaster Lee Shan Shan? Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, let us start. Our first speaker for this evening is Toastmaster Lee Shan Shan. Growing up. Growing up. Toastmaster Lee Shan Shan.
Have you ever been in a situation where you are stuck in the middle, where you are like in the middle of something like your younger brother, your elder brother, and you're the middle child where you're stuck in between everything. And during that situation, it's like everybody wants to compare you. You're comparing your brother, yourself, your younger brother. Everyone wants to compare. Case in point, how many of you are like me? Whoops, I said something already. How many of you are like me? Born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, joined the workforce in the 2000s. And that is where the situation starts. Because born in the 80s, by the time you start primary school, it will be about 1994. And when you're the middle child, you have an elder brother and a younger brother in the same primary school as you. When that happens, it is very difficult to come back into the situation where nobody will compare you, nobody will tell. Everyone will start to compare you because they'll compare your elder brother, yourself, and your younger brother. All of them are comparing all the three of you together, especially you're in the same primary school, you had the same teacher for all three, even though in different stages. Now, growing up, my parents are not that strict, but my dad, especially when it comes to education, he is very strict. So he will sit us down, assessment book, assessment book, assessment book, assessment book. I'm sure all the parents in the audience will agree that assessment book seems to be the mode of studying most of the time, because every time you are forcing your kids to assessment book on top of homework, assessment book on top of homework. All the assessment book until it's stacked so high that particularly in the back of my room, actually, you can see that there's a shelf of books, and that is where the assessment books are. From my primary school days, secondary school days, and my brother's JC days, poly days, poly days, so at the back of my room, in the room, you still have the books, assessment book from that days. When you have parents or when you have students, siblings in the same primary school as you, you tend to get compared to, especially when you have the same teacher for your elder brother, yourself, and you and your younger brother have the same form teacher, meaning the teacher has taught your elder brother, has taught you, and has taught your younger brother as well. Everybody is like comparing. How come your brother has this result, your younger brother has this result, and you have this result? Case in point, I recall a conversation that my dad had with the form teacher. It goes like this. Hi teacher, I want to know my daughter's progress. Is she doing well in the school, like her brothers or like her elder brothers? She was like, no, Mr. Lee, your daughter actually has a worse subject. She is doing badly in maths. Compared to her two brothers, their best subject is maths, and your daughter, the worst subject is mathematics. Alright then, teacher, how can I teach her maths better? Assessment books. Aside from assessment books, just teach her the usual homework. That will help her in improving her maths. And that starts the assessment book, because maths is the worst subject that I have. And truly, I failed my maths, but I got enough results to get into secondary school. Though I also failed maths in secondary school again. Maths always fails. Now, being compared to your two brothers, comparing them because they went out from the normal route in Singapore, primary school, secondary school, junior college, universities. For me, it's a different route. Primary school, secondary school, Institute of Technical Education, poly, and then private U. So it does sounds like I am not that good, but I still managed to get into poly, still managed to get into U. Yet, my dad is not that happy. Only in the recent years that he came to realize that each kid is different and each kid has their own life to settle. So parents in the audience, parents in the overwide, try not to compare your kids because each kids are different and each kid have their own goal to do. Even though I failed my maths in primary school, I failed in secondary school, yet I still managed to obtain a degree and on my own pace as well. So hopefully all parents will realize that kids have their own destiny to work on, and each of the kids are different. Try not to compare the kids. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Lee Shan Shan. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now observe 1 minute of silence for our judges to mark their ballots. Our dear Mr. Timer, can you indicate when the 1 minute period is up, please? Thank you very much, our dear Mr. Timer, sir. We will now proceed to the second speaker for this evening. He is Toastmaster Peter Ng. So I would like to invite Peter to switch on your video and microphone, please. As well as at this time, Toastmaster Shan Shan, could you mute your video, please? Peter, are you with us?
Hang on.
Okay, all right. Oh, okay. Is this how we're supposed to see you? Is quite blurred.
No, am I? Are we? I thought my first action will start the timer, right?
No, okay. I'm just letting you know that it's quite blur right now. We are not able to see your face.
That's part of the act.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is Toastmaster Peter Ng. Why we do what we do. Why we do what we do, Peter Ng.
Life was like a fog before the age of 5, just like the blur you saw on screen. Now that you can see me better, let me tell you what happened next. It all changed for me when I turned 6 years old. Well, what happened was the first tube came to my house. By saying tube, I mean the cathode ray tube. For those of you who are still too young to understand what is a cathode ray tube, you probably heard of YouTube. YouTube, incidentally, the tube is named after cathode ray tube, the television that we once watched, the big chunky machine that is the main display of the house. Now, that was 51 years ago. You may ask me, what changed? Well, you see, the box that we were looking at those days, that 4x3 frame, very much like this little box that you're looking at me speaking. The television televised live. When men landed on moon. Well, you could say it was landed in 1969. I don't think TV was really in Singapore yet. Yes, true, Singapore TV was launched, at least for the consumer, in the 70s. We got our television late, and it was a late telecast. To a 6-year-old Chinese boy, the moon was favored to have a little deity, a princess running around, waiting for the lover with a little bunny. And every month, every year, in the middle of the year, we have a Mid-Autumn Festival celebrating the fable of the moon. to have men landing on the moon televised on TV get me wondering, why do they do this? I mean, why do they send a man up to the moon? Are they trying to spoil the story? You know, the story that so many Chinese folks, so many Chinese boys have heard of. That got me exploring. Why do we do what we do? Fast forward to just a few weeks ago. Well, in fact, 2 months ago, when we all heard that there is an unknown virus, a corona virus that was plaguing China. And all of us in Singapore, we were all rushing into the supermarket and start snatching up and stocking up on food. And one of the essential items was this, the toilet roll. At first, we thought those Singaporeans that rush for toilet rolls are very funny. But later on, when we look around the world, it seems like everywhere around the world, everybody is doing the same thing. Now that got me wondering as well, why do we do those things? So is it because the one part of the world sees somebody doing it and the monkey do, the rest of the world start following? Then what about the rest of the things that they're going for? Many of the items they're going for are very similar. About 5 years ago, I started the journey of moving into video content creation. That really helped me uncover a lot of things, of a lot of the reason behind why we do what we do. Then I realized this encounter when I was 6 years old, the encounter of seeing men landing on the moon, and my mother bringing me to movies, watching other movies like King Kong, The Towering Inferno, all that leads me to what I'm doing today, video content creation. After the movie King Kong, I was explained, none of that is real, it's all man-made. You know, this can be done that way and that way. And I started exploring, when can I create a movie of my own? When can I then create something that would impact or inspire the world to take action? So that got me started on the path of creating a short film. And this short film that I intend to create is about the plague of middle-aged folks who are displaced by technology, that the world that we're living in is filled with technology. And this technology platform brings them to, promise them a certain future, but soon enough, this technology platform is going to oust them. And that is the premise of the story. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the plight of private for-hire driver, your Uber driver, your Grab driver, the Gojek drivers, Lyft drivers, for those of you from US. Think about it. It used to be cab drivers, and then came Uber or limousine for hire. Then came Uber and the rest of the other companies as a platform offering private car owners to jump on it. And the last recession brought hundreds of thousands of drivers, at least in each country, onto this platform. Soon, in the years to come, I'm sure autonomous car is going to come about. And those drivers, picture this, hundreds of thousands of drivers in each country, multiplied by 200 other countries. These population, what are they going to do next? So this film is about that, why we do what we do. And since the card just turned red, I just want to remind everybody, look out for this short film as I created. I'll share the link with all of you, probably in the Singapore Online Toastmasters first. And thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Peter Ng. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now observe a minute of silence for our judges to mark their ballots. Thank you very much, our dear Mr. Timer, sir. Now, moving on, we'll have our third contestant for this evening. She is Toastmaster Alicia Chia. Alicia, could you please come on board with us and unmute your video and audio, please? Alicia Chia. Alicia, are you with us here?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Ladies and gentlemen, our third speaker, Toastmaster Alicia Chia. Light me up. Light me up. Alicia Chia.
Hold on. I remember this night 2 years ago when I first embarked on my first night cycling trip. It was at the stroke of midnight when I decided to cycle from Punggol Waterway all the way back to my home Serangoon. I had mixed emotions, feeling very excited as it was my first time trip. And I was also feeling scared and nervous because the night was glaring. So shortly, I reached Punggol Park. This was a very narrow, dark, and dimly lit park connector. As I was riding through the park connector, suddenly my bike light went off and I was left to cycle in the darkness. Ladies and gentlemen, what would you do if you were in that situation? My heart skipped many beats as I was imagining maybe a masked man would jump out and grab me for my bike. And so I side-pedaled as fast as I could. However, I became quite unstable, and there in the distance, at that connector, I saw a light shining. As I reached nearer and nearer, the light got brighter, and finally I got blinded and lost my focus and fell off my bike. When I opened my eyes, a guy in bicycle helmet asked me, "Miss, are you all right? Let me help you up." And I said, Yes, I'm all right. And he said, what happened to you? Oh, well, I had this minor accident. My bike light went off and I lost my focus and fell off. So now I don't know how to get back. No worries. You can have my torchlight. I don't think I can take a torchlight, it's so dark. You need it more. Take it. It's all right. I'm a guy. I can protect myself. All right. Then how do I return the light back to you? Well, miss, you just need to key in your number. And when you reach home, send me a text so I know you're safe and sound. Wow, that was a deja vu moment. My knight in shining armor. Although he didn't look perfect, he would have been someone I swiped past my Tinder ad, but I was grateful for the light. And soon enough, I was able to reach home with a new bike light. Now, lesson to be learned is that life is like a path. There will be the inner light and dark inside you. The lightness and darkness, day and night, all within you. So I realized at that point of time that the path that I was riding was different in the daytime and it was different at night. There is a difference between darkness and light. And darkness and light are totally different when you're riding. When there's light, when it's day, you feel the light. And light gives us warmth and happiness. Whereas darkness covers our fear, gives us fear, anxiety, and stress. However, everything is the same. Because the key is light shapes our perception of the vision, of the clarity, of the journey ahead of us. Without light, we can't see the path. So the question is, do you have the ability to transform darkness into light? And the ability to transform negativeness with the light you have? There are 3 ways to do it. First, be your own light. Bring your own torchlight. I started off with a small light. Then I upgraded to this bigger torchlight, multi-purpose 4-in-1 torchlight, which could call, listen to radio, and even has a battery backup. So be your own light. You are the light. Second way you can do is to prepare for the darkness. You know the darkness. You know it's natural. Darkness cannot be avoided. So before you go on the path, prepare your kit. Choose the best path you can and go for it. Finally, keep your light burning. Just like the hymn, give me all in my lamp, keep me burning, burning, burning. Always surround yourself with people who give you care, support, motivation, and inspiration. Avoid and shield yourself from people who are negative and dim your light. And once you have transformed the light into the darkness into light, your next step is to be a light to other people. Just like the song, and just like the song, you can be the light for others. Be the light Be the light for others, and your path will be lightened up. Back to you, contest chair.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Alicia, Chia. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us observe 1 minute of silence while our judges mark their ballots. Thank you. Thank you very much, our dear Mr. Timer, sir. Our fourth and final contestant for this evening, he is Toastmaster Panos Korelis. Toastmaster Panos, could you unmute yourself and show yourself, please?
I am here.
All right.
Yeah.
So, friends, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming our fourth and final contestant for this evening, Panos Korelis, looking up. Looking up, Panos Korelis.
In the opening scene, a young musician in Barcelona is setting up his keyboard, but not at his studio, rather on his balcony. And as he sits comfortably in front of the keys, he starts performing the theme to the movie Titanic. Na 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 na. Before you know it, a fellow musician picks up his saxophone and joins him from another balcony, and they start making music together. And not before long, all the neighbors join them on their balconies, and they're singing together. And those that cannot sing, they join in spirit. This is an expression of togetherness. It took the first person to find the humor in the situation, and that inspired others to follow suit, because to humorize means to humanize. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, in those times that we live in that seem to be taken straight out of a Stephen King novel, I am glad to share with you that things are looking up. We heard a good example of how things are looking up from the musician in Barcelona. Perhaps a better example would be to observe the sharing and caring that is taking place all around the world. Humans are helping other humans. Take Toastmasters, for example. How quick we were to manage change. How quick we were to help each other and establish online communities. How supportive we have been throughout, and how committed we are to each other and to what we believe in, to keep doing that for as long as it takes. But perhaps the best example of togetherness that I have witnessed lately has been a global, coordinated round of applause for the doctors, the nurses, the medical professionals who have been sacrificing themselves for the benefit of all of us. Those are the unsung heroes of our times that have risen to a higher level of service. We are now together more than ever. As Aristotle, the ancient Greek philosopher, said, man is by nature a social being. Man is by nature a social being. We're all together in the same boat. And you might ask yourselves, what can I do to contribute so that we can be managing the unknown that we are facing, all of us together? A good idea would be to keep performing daily, random, local acts of kindness. As my friend Catherine, who posted on her Facebook account that she is willing to bring groceries to all her neighbors that didn't have the possibility. And within 1 week, she had over 200 requests. So she is now established a group of volunteers to be helping out. Or perhaps like my experience in the supermarket the other day, where a petite lady asked me if I could perhaps reach on the top shelf and grab one of the last remaining double paper rolls, toilet paper rolls for her. And when I did so, giving the pack back to her, she smiled at me and nodded thank you. And then I asked her, darling, do you know why it is called TP? She looked at me in disbelief and said, well, it is toilet paper. I said, well, yeah, that as well. But for the most part, it has become totally precious. And that made her laugh. That made her laugh. I feel like I made her day because I humorized the situation. And perhaps most importantly, remember to smile. In the days we live in and the times we live in, where our need for human touch is challenged, remember to smile at each other with every chance you got. Fellow human beings, we shall overcome this as others before us have even survived the Titanic. And our hearts will go on. If only we keep reminding ourselves and each other that things are looking up. Mr. Contest Chair.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Panos Korelis. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we will have 2 minutes of silence. Our dear Mr. Timer, please indicate 2 minutes. Judges, you will be following the Chief Judge out to the breakout room, okay, to deliberate and conduct your business. Okay, so let's give 2 minutes for all our judges to tabulate their results. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think our dear Mr. Timer has joined our judges in order to deliberate and share his timing results. At this point, all we have here are our contestants and our guests. So this is okay at this time to show yourself, everyone. If you want to appear on the screen, yeah, you can show yourself. And let us all collectively wave to congratulate all our 4 contestants and give them a warm round of applause for doing such a wonderful job this evening. Congratulations to our 4 contestants. They are Shan, Alicia, Peter, and Panos. Congratulations for being part of history. The 4 first contestants representing Singapore Online English Toastmasters Club at the first club contest in 2020. Now we also have 41 wonderful people joining us tonight from all over the world. We'd like to say hi to you. Those of you from Singapore, just give away. People from Singapore, where are you guys? Okay. Let's see, we've got our friends from China and Hong Kong. China and Hong Kong, anyone? No? No one from China? Oh yeah, Fiona, Alma, Liang. Welcome. Who else? Okay, we've got our friends from, where else? India. Any friends from India? If you're from India, show yourself, wave your hands. Anybody from India? No?
No, they left already.
Okay.
Yes, they left already.
Anyone from the United States? Anand, you look like you're from Hawaii. Is that United States? Yeah?
Sri Lanka, we have people. We have someone from Sri Lanka still here.
Someone from Sri Lanka. Who is that? Panos, it's not you, are you? You're not from Sri Lanka?
No, it's Lalit. Yes.
Lalit. Welcome from Sri Lanka. Okay. United States. Just now we were on that. No one from the United States currently, yeah? Anand is from
Dennis
Hawaii.
Dennis
is busy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We've got Percy, you are from the United States. Welcome from the United States. Well done, friends from the United States.
Which part?
Which part are you from? You can unmute yourself, Percy.
I'm from Texas.
From Texas, right? Nice, very good. Okay, nice to hear. Dennis is back. Dennis is from the United States as well. We were just doing a check to see where the audience members are from. Our dear Mr. Timer, Dennis Ham from the United States as well. Anyone else from anywhere else that we missed out here tonight? I know we've got someone from Mauritius, but she's away from screen at the moment. Yeah, it's a Toastmaster from Singapore who's now currently residing in Mauritius, and she is joining us for the first time this evening. So we welcome her as well. Let's see. I think we are still waiting for the results this evening. Let us hear from some of our contestants. What are your thoughts and feelings tonight? Alicia, you're right in the center of my screen somehow or rather. Let's hear from you. What are your thoughts and feelings having gone through the first online contest tonight?
Well, it was certainly a very exciting contest, although there's only 4 contestants. My heart really skipped many beats. In fact, it was so exciting that halfway through my speech, someone clicked something and asking for my approval, So, as the Murphy law says, anything bad can happen, will happen. But I thoroughly enjoyed the experience. And I hope for a good reason.
Well done. I mean, you came all dressed up in your riding gear. You really put in some effort tonight. With your costumes, of course. Thank you, Alicia. All the best to you. Toastmaster Lee Shan, you look like you're in a contemplative mood. Was that something because of your speech you presented tonight? Yeah, you're sounding. Your audio transmission is not too good.
Okay, can you hear me?
No, you sound like from outer space. R2D2 is with us tonight. Okay, wait. She's making a switch. Okay, maybe we'll get back to her in a bit. She's coming back soon. Maybe in a bit. All right, let's hear from Panos. Panos, your lighting is really warm and cozy. I feel like joining you over wherever you are. Are you showing us some biceps? What are your thoughts and feelings?
I could have shown you this way that I'm wearing a t-shirt, and I also had a swim in the sea earlier today because I was forced to escape the big city here in Greece. So I'm in my hometown at the moment, and there's a lot of nature here. And as I would like to promote my hometown, I would say that this is the right place where one could even survive a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, you look nice and safe and really secure there. What's the season or the weather like in Greece around this time of the year?
Well, we are enjoying an early spring, so it's still chilly. But I'm in my summer mood already. So in an attempt to welcome the summer to come even earlier.
I heard the summer period is where people go for wild parties. Is that what happens over there?
That's all year round. Do you remember it's
Ah.
Greece?
Thank you. That's nice. That's nice. Nice to see you and have heard from you tonight as well. Toastmaster Shan, are you back on the air with us tonight?
Yep.
Let's see. Let's try that again.
Yep.
Oh, you still sound a little robotic.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I think you're having some audio problems at the moment. Ooh, okay. Yeah, lots of static and distortion. Let's see if we can get Peter on board. Peter, are you with us? Peter Ng. Let's see if he's still around to begin with. Peter Ng, calling for Peter Ng. Are you with us? Probably not. Yeah, I think he's not with us. Shan is trying to get back with us. Okay, all right. Oh, okay, Shan is still not working out for you right now. Yeah, okay, it's all right. It's all right. We'll catch you another time. Thank you so much, Shan. All right, let us hear from our guests, our audience members. Let's have a representative from Singapore. Singaporean representative, your thoughts on today's contest? Let's see. Jennifer, I'm seeing you. Jennifer Lim, yeah. Would you like to come on live and share with us your thoughts on today's contest? Jennifer? Yeah. We can't hear you yet, but you're unmuted.
Her audio input again on your laptop need to be rectified. She's facing the same problem.
Okay.
She forgot to change her microphone settings on Zoom.
Jennifer, are you there?
Okay, let's ask Anand. Anand, can you say something?
Okay, well, while Jennifer tries to sort her things out, let us hear from
Thomas.
Anyone there? Anyone from Singapore? Come on,
Thomas.
Singaporeans! Anyone want to represent? Or how about?
Thomas.
Hear me?
Oh, okay. Who's that?
Good.
You hear
Who's
me
that?
now?
Yes, Jennifer.
Good.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. Nice.
Great. Good evening, everyone. I attended an online Toastmasters meeting before. The competition So now this is my second one, but it's the first for SG Online. And I must say that sometimes you do some technical hits, like the voice coming through not so good, but what I just had problem. Otherwise, I think it's a good experience, and I like it, especially at the time of the period. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jennifer from Singapore, for your thoughts. Yeah, I mean, as with a lot of these online meetings, the stability of your internet connection as well as your audio and video input is important in order for you to have an optimum experience. Yeah, so that is part and parcel of building up a good repertoire for you to have a good experience for an online meeting. And we are all still learning, you know, this whole virus situation gives us the opportunity to pick up some of these skills, which personally for me, if it's not for this situation, I'll probably not be so deep into it as I am right now. Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. Let's hear some from our friends from China and Hong Kong. Fiona, would you like to say something to us? Fiona?
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
What are your thoughts on today's meeting?
I think all the people are really serious about this contest. They put on a lot of efforts. Even it's an online contest, still they have a lot of action movements. They are doing their best to attract people's attention and show their best performance. That's really great.
Thank you. Thank you, Fiona, for those encouraging words. In fact, one of our contestants was actually recording it out of a studio. Yeah, I was presenting out of a professional studio tonight. So yes, lots of effort being taken, lots of practice. It doesn't matter where you shoot. It also matters how much effort you put into your practice and how you connect with your audience. And usually lots of people would say, or lots of accomplished speakers would say, the connection with your audience, despite not being in the same room as them. How do you achieve that connection? How do you find that magic formula? That is the one that will set you apart from the rest of the contestants. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fiona. All right, we have from Sri Lanka, Toastmaster Lalit. Would you like to join us live on air and share your thoughts about today's contest as well? Toastmaster Lalit, yeah,
Hello,
okay, good.
how are you? Yeah, there you go.
Hi.
Hi. So this is my second contest as an observer, and I'm very happy to see this. We are learning a lot from you guys. Yesterday it was in a Lithuanian club. So today we are here. In Sri Lanka, I still haven't seen any online contests still happening, and I'm very interested in online this Singaporean online club. I will spread the good word about your club in Sri Lanka, and I will take the lessons from here and let you know what we are going to adopt from here. And thank you for being a very energetic, enthusiastic, and fun-generating contest Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lalit. I really appreciate your affirmation and good words. It is 11 p.m. here in Singapore, such a struggle to keep up this energy, but because of people like you and because of all our friends here listening and tuning into us, that's how we keep up the strength and push on and ensure that everyone has a wonderful contest. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lalit, for joining us this evening. I hope you had a wonderful time with us. Yes, and it was mentioned also in the chats. You know, we've gone slowly from China to Sri Lanka. We have to get to Mauritius. So we have one of our senior Toastmaster members from Singapore who's now currently working in Mauritius, distinguished Toastmaster Aziza Sapari. Thank you so much for joining with us. Share your thoughts and your experience with us tonight, Madam Aziza Sapari.
Well, Kim, can you hear me?
Yes,
this is the first time.
Clear.
Oh my. Okay, this is the first time that I'm going into Zoom, a Zoom meeting, online meeting, because for your information, just today at 6 o'clock, Mauritius declared a lockdown. And because of that, I've got some time to learn how to use Zoom. And voila, the first time I get into it and I saw your photo, I saw you. Suddenly I find that we are not far from each other at all. I'm very happy to be able to join you guys from this Paradise Island. And I think in Mauritius, the COVID-19 is taking its impact right now, a bit slower than Singapore, but everybody is worried. And as far as Toastmasters is concerned, I think they are now trying to learn how to do online meetings. So with Singapore ahead of Mauritius in managing online meetings, I think you have provided me with an opportunity to share with my Mauritian Toastmasters on how easy it is to meet in the comfort of our homes. Thanks so much, Hakim. And thanks also to Division B Director Cursor, who actually guided me via WhatsApp on how to join this contest or how to participate to view this contest. Thank you, Cursor. And to all Toastmasters all over the world, we are a family and we stand united despite our big challenge. So, hope one day I can see you guys in this Paradise Island in Mauritius.
Thank you so much. I think that as an open ticket for us to crash into Mauritius when the time is right.
Yeah. Now no more flights, no more flights. Next time maybe.
Yeah. No more flights everywhere, but let's see, as you are rightly pointed out, we stand united against the challenge. We learn something from this challenge. We upgrade our skill. Nothing is too difficult to overcome if we do it together. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Aziza, for joining us all the way from Mauritius. And we are really pleased to so-called have you back in our folds. Your former club, LTU alumni, is having meetings coming up soon as well. Perhaps you'll also be able to join them in the coming days. Of course, join us at SG Online Toastmasters Club, which will be having our next event tomorrow on Saturday. Thank you so much. All right, we're still waiting. Thank you, Toastmaster Aziza. We're still waiting for our chief. Thank you. We're still waiting for our chief judge to come back and share with us the results. Okay, let's see now. Is there any other area that we have not spoke about? Oh yes, our friends from the United States. Let's see them. We have two, Percy and Dennis. Those are the two that I managed to catch. Anyone else from the United States would like to say something from the other side of the world, so to speak? Percy, are you there with us?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Would you like to share with us your thoughts? This is the first time joining us at the SG Online English Toastmasters Club.
It is my first time joining you. It is very lovely to see everybody in Singapore. I'm glad that you all are staying up so late because it was a good time for me. Usually you put it at a regular time and then I have to do it at about 3 in the morning. So it's very lovely. I think everybody did do a terrific job. There were some very unique and some very original ideas in your speeches. Very original, engaging. And that's not easy because I'm presuming you only just recently decided, oh, we're going to do this online. So you didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare, meaning you didn't have like a year or 2 years to prepare what you were going to, how you were going to present your speech. So very creative, very interesting. And I'm looking forward to continue to learn from how you're running this process of the contest as a whole.
Thank you.
Sorry, Hi, buddy. This is Willie. I'm the club president of this online club. We are 100% online club. We do not have a physical venue. So,
Okay.
it's different for what you think. If you are talking about physical club that can have online meeting now, yes, it's allowed by Toastmasters International. We do not have venue. Our venue is this Zoom ID. That's all.
Yeah. But rest assured, we are real people. Yeah, our meeting venue is on Zoom, but we are real people behind the screens. Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Willie and Toastmaster Percy. And yeah, welcome to our world, so to speak. This is where we operate. This is where we speak. And in this day and age, it has become even more relevant to train ourselves to be able to operate very well in the online speaking arena. And of course, we are very pleased to have you with us tonight. Now, our contestant Peter is here again. Peter, are you with us? We didn't manage to interview you just now. Peter Ng. Peter, calling, Peter, calling. Peter, are you there? Okay, maybe not. Just Square is here. Now, I would like to ask one question to the audience members. See if you guys are sharp. All right. See if you guys are sharp. There was a running theme or a running word in all of our contestants, or almost all of our contestants' speech title tonight. Yeah. Did any of you manage to catch the word, the common word that was being mentioned in all our speech title tonight? All our contestants' speech title. Good one. Who's that? You can claim your prize.
Julin.
Oh my God. Yes, this is my boss in every way.
Oi, cannot like that.
What? In every way.
Those who get the reference gets a reference. Okay, you guys enjoy another laugh. But yeah, Toastmaster or distinguished Toastmaster Ho Chu Lin, thank you so much. Please claim your prize from Club President Willie. The common theme or the common word tonight in our contest speech title is the word up. So we've heard from Li Shan, growing up. We heard from Alicia, light me up. And we heard from Panos, looking up. Okay, and Peter did what we do, why we do what we do. Okay, I guess, but now the question is, was it conscious or maybe unconscious? In this day and age, lots of challenges. People are thinking about the same thing. Everybody is looking up and out for some inspiration. And of course, we want to go up. We want to improve. We want to do better. At the same time, maybe also look to your left and to your right. Someone somewhere out there may be looking to you as inspiration to go up as well. So congratulations, everyone, for looking up, for bringing up, for showing up tonight and bringing your best game to our contest this evening. All right, we have the results. They are just in this evening from our Chief Judge. So before we announce the results, let us first give a very warm acknowledgement to all our contest appointment holders for this evening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite you, if you are still with us, to come on screen, okay? Show yourselves, to give a warm round of applause by waving your hands in appreciation as I read out the names of our contest appointment holders for this evening. So if you are still with us, do come on screen right now and we will be able to join us in giving appreciation to our appointment holders. Now, once again, our contest chair this evening, Club President, Distinguished Toastmaster, Willie Low. Give me a round of applause. Yeah, Distinguished Toastmaster, Willie Low. Yeah, your humble contest Toastmaster, myself, Toastmaster Hakim. Thank you so much for having me tonight. Your chief judge, past district director, distinguished Toastmaster, Patricia Lam. Thank you so much for being the chief judge for tonight, as well as your panel of judges, whoever they are, wherever they may be. Thank you so much for judging our first SG Online English Toastmasters contest tonight. Now, we also have our telecounters. They are Toastmaster CJ. Thank you so much, CJ. And Toastmaster Angela Lansbury, both of them from Singapore. Thank you so much. And last but not least, we have our timer. He is Toastmaster Dennis Ham from the United States. Thank you, Dennis. We appreciate your wonderful timing. And of course, to stitch it up all together, our Zoom master, distinguished Toastmaster Gerald Ong, also from Singapore. Thank you. Okay, so the interviews are done, the contest is done, the acknowledgements are done. It leaves me with pleasure results for this evening. Are you guys ready? Give me 2 thumbs up. If I don't see 2 thumbs up from everyone, I'm not going to announce the result.
Since the TME was disconnected, just let us wait for a while.
Bye-bye.
Oh, he's still there, but maybe internet connection. Of course.
Too excited already.
Too excited. My computer too excited. It disconnected, you know. All the thumbs up. Okay, I'm back. Don't worry, guys. We will not
Welcome
we will not leave until we know our results. Thumbs up again. Ready? Okay. Shall we do an online drum roll? Maybe like this. Are you ready? I'm gonna announce the results right now. Okay. Drum rolls, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see some drum rolls there. Drum rolls. Panos is frozen in screen. John Liu, Jennifer. Most of you are frozen. Can you guys hear me actually? Anyone? You guys can hear me?
Yes,
hello,
we can.
hello.
Yes, we can. Some of us are
Okay,
using,
Thomas, at least.
some of us are using static photos because we are not dressed appropriately.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you, Kim, very well.
Okay, good. All right. Let's have our drum rolls. And first up, there was no time disqualification. Ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Congratulations to all our speakers tonight. In third place, first runner-up. In third place second runner-up. In third place. Give it up for Toastmaster Peter Ng. Yeah, Peter Ng. Peter Ng, congratulations. Okay, in second place, first runner-up. Drum rolls, please. Drum rolls, everyone. Drum rolls. Seems I'm the only one doing, but never mind. In second place, we have Toastmaster Alicia Chia. Congratulations. You are in second place tonight. Congratulations. Yeah. Okay. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. We've waited, we've listened, they've judged. And in first place, let us have a big drum roll. Let us have a big wave. Yeah, a big wave, everybody. In first place, I'm going to say it right now, all the way from the SG Online English Toastmasters Club, of course, all of them are. But he's from Greece, Toastmaster Panos Korel. Yeah! Keep waving. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations to our 3 winners tonight, Peter Ng, Alicia Chia, and of course, our overall winner, Toastmaster Panos Korel. Each and every one of you All 4 contestants have done wonderfully well. I've definitely heard the message loud and clear. Whatever we have to do, we do what we have to do. We look up, we grow together, and we light up each other's life. And that's the only way we're going to get through this global challenge, this global pandemic, as Toastmasters, as friends, and as fellow human beings. So, ladies and gentlemen, it almost brings us to the end of our contest this evening. Allow me to hand the time back to Club President, Distinguished Toastmaster Willie Low, to deliver his closing address. Willie, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Contest Toastmaster. Have you enjoyed the meeting? Wave your hands. If you enjoy the meeting, just wave your hand. Do you want to come back again? Wave your hand again. For the land of a dot on the earth, we have born on 21st of November 2019. That was almost 4 months ago. All the contestants have overcome their fear online. This is the first time that they have achieved. They have taken a first step to join the Singapore Online Toastmasters Club because they believe that a new platform can help in their delivery, a new way of delivering their speech. Whether you are a winner today or you did not manage to get there, next year, same time, same Friday, take part again. Means that you are going to renew your dues. The journey of speaking in a contest never ends. It will continue until the day you are no longer in this earth. The Singapore Online Toastmaster Club will be supporting Toastmaster not only for Singapore, where most of the members are for District 80. We are here for everyone, whether they are for physical club, whether they are for online club. We are here to serve the community, unite the community. This unity in the community was brought by this District Toastmaster Ernest Chia, a District Director, District 80 Director Ernest Chia. His message is unity in the community. The Singapore Online Toastmaster is already moved to his direction that we try to unite Toastmasters for all around the world. I guess all of us are very happy I'm very happy to see so many people attending the contest. The meeting. And if you are very honored to say that Panos being a very new member, he has improved so much. Toastmaster Alicia improved even harder. We always have ladies call every night. Toastmaster Peter, we have also weekly call. Toastmaster Shasha, we have daily WhatsApps, not only on speeches, but also on other things. Toastmaster Peter called me at 7 p.m. today, saying that he has not prepared he's not ready. He nearly want to withdraw, but I tell him, just do what you can. So what happened? He became the second runner-up today. Well, come back next year to the Singapore Online second round of contest. We want to see you again. And we want to see you next Friday, our chapter meeting. And I will declare this meeting closed. So we can start recording.